I told you you can get more done in the next 2 minutes than you've done in your entire life in 2 minutes? Well, stay tuned to find out. So, productivity is always an issue. There's so many things that pile up, right? Whether you're a student and, it's the homework and the projects and the meetings and, all the things, the classes and stuff like that. That can pile up. If you're a professional, it might be meetings as well. But it also might be trips. It might be, filling out your benefits. It might be reading documentation on something or setting up a presentation or, doing all sorts of different things that you would as a professional, right? Research, etc. And that's not even including all the things you do when you get home. If you have kids, each kid has a set of things you need to help them with. Then you need to keep your home tidy, so you need to clean things. And the list goes on and on and on. And then add on top of that your spouse and any extra goals that you have. So it can get really overwhelming really fast. And that's why people created this amazing rule called the 2-minute rule. And it's the people that created Getting Things Done, GTD. It's actually David Allen and his group that educates people on how to get more done faster. I'm going to be talking about more of that on my channel, but the 2-minute rule essentially is if you can do something in 2 minutes or less, you do it right now. You don't wait. You don't delay it. So if there's a cord that's sitting on the ground and you want to move it, think in your head, does the 2-minute rule apply here? Yes. Okay, I'm going to move that. And you're going to see how many things you can get done, because often what we do, it's human nature to say, well, that thing doesn't really matter. It's not hard. I'll get to it later. But you don't get to it later. And then the clothes pile up. The wires get tangled. The mail grows and grows. The dishes don't get washed. And all of a sudden, at the end of the week, you have a full stack of dishes in your sink. You have all your wires tangled together. You haven't produced anything at your job, and you're screwed. And you're wondering, how did I get here? Am I in a rut? And then you fix it, and then, you blow your whole weekend away doing that, and then it happens again in 2 weeks. And the reason I know that is because I was doing that. Every week, I'm a software engineer, I'm a tutor, I make YouTube videos, I do digital marketing, I run digital agency, search ads, and all these different things. I produce music, build a music brand, and I'm not doing it all at once, but to do all those things, you got to be organized, and I wasn't at all. And I'm still learning as I do this, but what I can tell you is this 2-minute rule has saved me so many times. Like the trash, for example. Like, I'm thinking, I'll get to it later. No, just throw it away now. It will take 2 minutes. I grab it, I go down the stairs and throw it away. It probably only takes 1 minute, actually. And there's things like washing a couple dishes. That takes probably 30 seconds. Things like wiping off a countertop. That takes 10 seconds. You grab the wipe and you wipe it down. And those things add up. And when you get rid of all those things, you remove all this stress from yourself. And you create a more cleanly, organized environment. Or you're getting things done, like answering those emails. Like, for example, I have 8 emails that I have to respond to today because I asked a question on my email list. And I could say, I'll put it off. And that would be, something I would do in the past. But if I just reply to those, in the first 2 minutes, it's really simple. Like, I just go down the line, and it's just suggestions that people made about songs I should play next. And so I can say, yeah, that's a great idea. Awesome, I'll check that out. Super easy, right? It's a cut and paste. And I can even personalize it. I can do that in 2 minutes. It's not hard. But if I wait, I won't get back to those till tomorrow. And then I'll have things piling up. And so if you get rid of those things, if you make a list of all the things that you could do in 2 minutes, even if it's just 5 things or 10 things, you'll see how much more you can get done. It's really easy. For example, like, I came home and I wanted to boil my broccoli and my carrots. Well, it only takes like 30 seconds to fill up the pan with water, and then you put it on the stove. Like, there you go, 45 seconds. That qualifies for the 2-minute rule. And brushing your teeth, flossing, all those things that we like to put off or delay or grunt about, they're easy. And if you use GTD and you use the 2-minute rule and you say, okay, that's my next action, I'm going to do that next. It comes in, if it's 2 minutes or less, do it right now. Even if it's not high priority, because it's easy. It's gone. It's not going to make the to-do list. The whole point of GTD is to get things out of your head onto some sort of organizational format and to be able to figure out what you need to do now, what you need to do later, and how that all fits together. And it's going to change your life. You're going to find that you're way more at ease. Your anxiety is going to go down. You're going to feel more present with your family. You're going to be able to go on dates with your partner or your spouse, and you're not going to be thinking about work. you're not going to let things pile up at work because you're going to be getting it out on your list and getting it done. And you're going to be able to get those little things done. When somebody asks you to send that email, it's already sent. The response is already done. You're not writing everything down. You're not duplicating things. You're not doing the easiest tasks on your to-do list first because they're already done, right? You didn't write down, drink water because you already did it because the 2-minute rule applied. And it might seem silly and it might seem like something that you don't need to pay attention to, but I promise, all those things that can take 2 minutes or 1 minute, it adds up and it becomes an hour, 2 hours, and all of a sudden you're losing 10 hours a week. And that adds up over a year. So what I would suggest is try this today. If there's anything you can do in 2 minutes or less, do it immediately if it comes in your head. If it makes sense, right? You don't want to go to bed and turn off the light if it's the morning, right? That doesn't make sense. But when it comes that time, you can do that. Same thing with brushing your teeth. You don't have to brush your teeth immediately the first time you think about it, unless it's at the beginning of the day, the middle of the day, or the end of the day, or whenever you do it. And so if you apply this rule, I promise that you're going to see results. Let me know in the comments, what are you going to do that takes 2 minutes or less that's going to make your life a hell of a lot easier? It's going to make you feel more at ease and more present and more lively and less anxious. I'm really curious to know. I want to talk to you about it. If you like this video, hit the like button and share it with people. And I hope you stick around for more productivity tips and more news about productivity, digital marketing, or anything else that's taking you, who you are right now, and transforming you into the best version of yourself. Have a great day. Peace out. If you like this video, hit that like button so more people can see it. Jump on that subscribe button and slap that notification bell so you don't miss a single video from me on how to make more money online and live a happier life. There's a video right after this one, so stay tuned for that. Peace out for now.